सेगमेंट्स है। यह बात बहुत स्पष्ट रूप से अलग अलग रिपोर्ट्स अगर आज हम देखें तो सामने आती है। बहुत सारी रिपोर्ट्स हैं जो कंटिन्यूअसली अभी रिसेंटली आई हैं जो स्पष्ट रूप से इस बात को कहती हैं। पहली जो रिपोर्ट है वह है आरबीआई की, सबसे महत्वपूर्ण, जो एक्सटेंसिवली डिस्कशंस करके उसने लिखा है, आफ्टर अ विंटर ऑफ डिसकंटेंट वी आर मूविंग टू अ ग्लोरियस समर। और अलग अलग सेगमेंट्स को उन्होंने एक्सटेंसिवली उसमें लिया है। दूसरी रिपोर्ट महत्वपूर्ण जो इस बात को स्ट्रांगली रिटिरेट करती है कि भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था बहुत स्ट्रांग है, वह परसों आईएमएफ की रिपोर्ट आई है। आईएमएफ की रिपोर्ट कहती है कि दिस कमिंग 2021 वी विल सी अ ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ 11.5%, डबल डिजिट ग्रोथ रेट, एंड इंडिया will continue to retain its tag of fastest growing economy in the world. That is also very important. The third report that I would like to mention in front of you is about the monthly economic monitor of the Ministry of Finance. उसके वेरियस ग्राफ्स हमने देखे, उसको देखे, जितने भी हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी इंडिकेटर्स हैं उन सब में ग्राफिकली आप देखेंगे तो वी शेप्ड रिकवरी बहुत क्लियरली आता है। चाहे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंजम्पशंस को देख लें, मोबिलिटी को देख लें, कोल कंजम्पशंस को देख लें, वेरियस हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी इंडिकेटर्स ऑल पॉइंट टू अ वी शेप्ड रिकवरी आफ्टर अ सडन फॉल इन द कोविड. Then in the second quarter and the third quarter, suddenly the recovery has jumped very highly. If you further look into the PMI data, Purchase Managers Index, for 3 consecutive months, it shows an expansion in manufacturing sector. Above 50% shows an increase in the expansionary manufacturing sector. IIP figures, look into the IIP figures on various 8 core sector growth. They all point out to a very healthy growth. लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन, जिसके बारे में कई लोग चर्चा करते हैं, आफ्टर दिस कोविड, जब सडनली कोविड के टाइम पे रेस्ट्रिक्शन हुआ एम्प्लॉयमेंट वगैरह में, ऑलमोस्ट 85% ऑफ रिकवरी इन द मोबिलिटी ऑफ द लेबर फोर्स हैज टेकन प्लेस, एंड जो लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन रेट हैज गॉन back to its original level. Yesterday and today I was seeing various corporate sector results. Zafar भाई भी corporate sector से काफी experience और closely जुड़े हुए हैं. All sectors show a very healthy results. सारों में profitability of various sectors like IT, automobile, pharma, FMCG, base metals, banking, finance, all show a very healthy growth. उनकी profitability उन corporate sectors में बहुत strongly आगे बढ़ी है. In addition to that, certain figures also show that the economy in a fast track of growth. GST collection has crossed 1 lakh crore for last 3 consecutive months. Credit growth has increased by more than 7%. Government expenditure, जिसको कि आज जितने भी इकोनॉमिस्ट हैं वो बोल रहे हैं कि गवर्नमेंट एक्सपेंडिचर इज अ मेजर प्रोपेलेंट फॉर द इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ. इट हैज क्रॉस 248%. गवर्नमेंट हैज कंटिन्यूड expanding hugely on the infrastructure, social security, welfare, etc., fiscal stimulus. Agriculture sector has shown a growth of 3.4%. FDI, foreign exchange reserves, all today also have shown that we have received the highest FDI and our foreign exchange reserves has crossed all previous figures. So this all things show that the recovery is on path, and this has been brought by two aspects from the COVID. COVID was a big crisis for India and the world. दो sectors मजबूती से सामने आए, that was health and wealth. The government initial focus was on the increasing the health infrastructure, and that has brought wonderful result. The RBI says that V-shaped recovery stands for vaccine. भारत का सौभाग्य है कि वैक्सीन, 2 वैक्सीन पूरे विश्व में आज हम एक्सपोर्ट भी कर रहे हैं और भारत के लोगों को भी उसका प्रोविजन पूरी तरह से कर रहे हैं, और उसके कारण स्ट्रॉन्ग फंडामेंटल रिकवरी स्ट्रक्चर ऑन दिस कोविड, पोस्ट कोविड स्ट्रेंथ इज क्रिएटिंग दिस इकोनॉमिक रिकवरी, जो कि हमारे लिए एक अच्छा बेस बनेगा आगे जाने के लिए, अर्थव्यवस्था को तेजी से आगे ले जाने के लिए। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस बात को महत्वपूर्ण तरीके से समझती है कि वेल्थ क्रिएटर देश की अर्थव्यवस्था के लिए उतने ही महत्वपूर्ण है जो बाकी सेगमेंट्स हैं। गुड इकोनॉमिक्स, आई वॉन्ट टू टेल हियर दैट गुड इकोनॉमिक्स इज गुड पॉलिटिक्स. That is the motto of Prime Minister Modi ji. We want to work on good economics. If the economy grows, we will have the support of the common man. We will have the support of the all segments of the society, and that ultimately, though it has a time lag in its impact, but good economics always results in good political outcomes. So that is very important. Narendra Modi government has been walking the path of reforms. इतने स्ट्रांग बेस पे वी आर मूविंग ऑन अ पाथ ऑफ स्ट्रांग रिफॉर्म्स. एंड इन 2014 व्हेन मोदी जी केम, ही वाज नॉट एट ऑल इलेक्टेड टू मेंटेन स्टेटस को, बट कमिटेड टू ब्रिंग transformative changes. And in this, since 1991, India over a period at that time did see certain major reforms. But for last 25 years, there was no major reforms. And with incumbent in 2014, IBC, GST, large scale reforms took place, and that has created a basic fundamental on which economy has moved. We have got taxation reforms are there. In addition to that, new reforms are also in the pipeline. In the agriculture sector, labor laws, labor codes have been brought, agriculture reforms have been brought, and in addition to that, understanding the problems of COVID, Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative was taken, which included many sectors. And you have been hearing, and various our leaders have been talking about how Atmanirbhar Bharat is creating an ecosystem of transparent and corruption-free business environment. Government is working on various policies to improve the factors of production. Manufacturing is an area where growth can take place, and for that the government is working on various policies, industrial policies, logistical policies, retail trade policies, e-commerce policy, foreign trade policy. These all policies are in pipeline, and they all will create an ecosystem where the economy will grow. With this, if I want to end with this, that the budget 2021 is in the pipeline, will be surely, all reports point out that budget 2021 coming in the 1st February will be a game changer. It will focus in areas which have not received the full support. If there are we are going to identify working on an area where the finance minister and the prime minister is working on the areas which need further supports. Well, whether it is middle class, new middle class, some sectors of the unorganized sectors, resource generation, all this will be focus area through which the government will work and push economy to the next level of growth. That's very important. We are working for a resurgent India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. With this, I would like to end my statement that we are in this budget 2021 will have a big push for the economy. We will work for a resurgent India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. That is our focus, and our economy from here will come to a next level of growth. Thank you. And I would like if Zafar Bhai would like to add on thing, or you have any questions, we can answer them. देखिए, मैं चिदम्बरम साहब की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की बात, उनके कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी स्टेटमेंट है. एक तरफ तो वो कह रहे हैं कि फिस्कल स्टिमुलस बढ़ रहा है, उसको सरकार को चिंता करनी चाहिए. दूसरी तरफ वो कह रहे हैं गवर्नमेंट एक्सपेंडिचर रखो, कैश ट्रांसफर की बात करो। सरकार जो भी आवश्यक है उस हिसाब से कर रही है, प्रॉब्लम्स को टैकल कर रहे हैं। अगर ऑक्सफोम और दूसरी रिपोर्ट्स को देखें तो वो पूरी तरह से जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ वेल्थ और जो इनइक्वालिटी ऑफ इनकम वो हिस्टोरिकल बैगेज के साथ आई है, उसको हम लोगों ने काफी डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर जैसे जन कल्याणकारी योजनाओं में बहुत तरीके से समाज के पिछड़े और नीचे वर्ग के लिए बहुत सारी योजनाएं, अगर मैं उस पर जाऊंगा तो वो बहुत लंबा विषय होगा, लेकिन सरकार की, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी की जन कल्याणकारी योजनाओं के द्वारा, चाहे प्रधानमंत्री किसान योजना है, किसान सम्मान निधि है, ग्रामीण जो प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना है, उज्ज्वला योजना है, इन सब के द्वारा जन कल्याणकारी योजनाओं से काफी फर्क हुआ। और एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर की ग्रोथ आप देखें तो पिछले कई वर्षों से, दशकों से वो अच्छी है। तो और जो चीजें हैं उनका भी स्वागत है, उनके सजेशंस भी हैं। सरकार उन सबको, सभी स्टेक होल्डर से बजट के प्रोसेस में एक्सटेंसिव वित्त मंत्री जी ने डिस्कशंस किया है। पार्टी की तरफ से भी हम सब लोगों ने उनके साथ बैठ के, जफर भाई, हमने सबने मिलके काफी सजेशंस पूरे देश से इकट्ठे करके वित्त मंत्री जी को दिए हैं और जो भी सेगमेंट्स की आवश्यकता होगी उनको पूरा करेंगे।
एटीट्यूड है कि वो सदन के बाहर जो है पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं और सदन के अंदर जो उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है वो उससे भागते हैं। तो ये तो देश की जनता देख रही है कि जिस तरह से उन्होंने बहुत सारे बिल्स पे सदन में बायकॉट किया और बाहर जाके पॉलिटिक्स किया। मुझे लगता है कि जब प्रेसिडेंट का स्पीच हो उस वक्त सभी की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, और खास के ऐसे पॉलिटिकल पार्टी जो एक प्रिंसिपल अपोजिशन पार्टी है उसको बायकॉट करने के बजाय उनको प्रेजेंट रहना चाहिए सदन में। Let me respond to this question. See, currently the first quarter was washed out not only in India, across the globe. If you just see though two important aspects, fiscal deficit and GDP growth. Everywhere, India is an exception where the growth momentum is there, and we have seen that from 23.5%, minus 23.5% GDP negative growth, we have seen that in the second quarter it was 7.5%. And in all expectation, based on very important reports, whether it is published locally or international reports, suggests that quarter 3 will be positive growth and quarter 4 will be definitely positive growth. And overall, the state expectation is that it will be much lower than what had been anticipated or expected in the first quarter itself. So GDP across the globe, if you just see, India is the brightest spot, and the economic activities has boomed in India based on the structural reform which has been undertaken by the government and the policy measures which has been taken during the COVID time. And it is now bearing fruits purely because the momentum is there and the GDP growth will come back to its original level, and the expectation on the street that the next year, FY 2022, we will have a nominal GDP growth of 14 to 15% and real GDP growth of 10 plus double-digit number. And that suggests that we have a target of $5 trillion economy. If we continue to grow with the expectation which the street has expected, we will definitely be able to achieve $5 trillion economy by 2025. ये इकोनॉमी पे बात कर रहे हैं, इस पे पॉलिटिकल कोई इशू आप मत उठाइए. Any other question related to economy, either of us can address.
So one good news that has come from your opposition, they say that they will work with government if they are investing in health. What is your opinion?
Investing in?
Health, yeah. नहीं तो government has already, if you look into the Atmanirbhar Bharat package, the first tranche was in the health sector, 62,000 crore. And at the start of this pandemic, the state of infrastructure in the health was so poor that we did not have a single unit manufacturing PPE kit. Now we have so many units, thousands of units where this PPE kit or etc. are being manufactured, and we are exporting. And even IMF and World Health Organizations all have lauded Narendra Modi ji's effort in containing this pandemic, and this is the base on which the economy will grow. Unless you contain the pandemic, you come out with vaccination is an important area through which economic growth will take place.
Any other question? if you have.
This budget will definitely, this is a base for this strong economy will sufficiently help take a strong measures in the budget. The government is working on that, and this is the important thing that we should understand, that the budget is an important step in the to build on the economic growth of the country. Thank you.
And I just wanted to add one line that if you just do a back testing of the government's initiative, particularly after the COVID, you will see, and right from last 7 years since our government is there, that we have always prioritized the marginalized section of the society. Even you can see even the Atmanirbhar package, the first package of 1.9 lakh crore was for the marginalized section of the society, and then many other measures which has been taken, which has benefited the middle class, like for instance MSME. Who is employed in MSME? It is middle class, and the government has extended all possible support to MSME, and likewise Ayushman Bharat scheme, all the other initiative which has been taken to ensure that the middle class is beneficiary of those schemes, and all the welfare scheme which has been targeted for the poor section of the society has always been, they have been the beneficiary, and government will continue to focus on the marginalized section of the society, middle class of the society, and all the needy, because we believe that the best governance model is to ensure that there is a fairness in our approach and effectiveness, and that is something which has been demonstrated by the Honorable Prime Minister in last 6-7 years with whatever decision and the policy decision he has been taken.
Okay. आरबीआई की अभी ये जो इकोनॉमिक मॉनिटरिंग रिपोर्ट थी इस दिसंबर में, इट शो सेज दैट वी आर गोइंग फॉर ए पोइज्ड फॉर ए ग्लोरियस समर. दे हैव कोटेड फ्रॉम द शेक्सपियर, and it has extensively covered all the parameters, macroeconomic, microeconomy, all parameters, indicators, and they have concluded that with this dream budget, we are expecting a budget which will build on this structure.
Well, if you just see the unemployment figure and the percentage from pre-COVID level, it was around, all the published reports suggest that it was around 7%. Pre-COVID level, if you just take the CMI data of February 2020. Now, if you see in January 2021, it is 6% unemployment rate. So that suggests that we have not only improved from the 23% or 24% unemployment rate of April, but even we have improved from the pre-COVID level, and the kind of momentum we have and the policy initiative which has been undertaken by the government, and a lot of the initiative like PLI scheme, particularly I would like to mention about the PLI scheme, that will be transformatory kind of a scheme which has been introduced by the government, because it will put a lot of momentum in manufacturing space. And as Gopalji mentioned, that we have seen in a lot of activities around manufacturing space, the data suggests, and going forward, we will see employment generation both in manufacturing space, and there are some sectors in services sector which is still to open, like for instance restaurant in large scale. Those things once we will see that it is in pre-COVID level, you will see a lot more employment generation in the system. So we are extremely optimistic as far as the employment generation is concerned, and all the data suggests that the employment is back to its better than pre-COVID level, and the kind of momentum based on the policy initiative will continue to see a lot of momentum and job creation going forward. Thank you.
नहीं, देखिए पॉलिटिक्स की बात अलग है. रिफॉर्म्स, वी आर कमिटेड, एंड रिफॉर्म्स ओनली कैन build a strong base for the economic growth. We are committed to agriculture reforms, labor reforms, factors of production, or IBC, financial sector reforms, GS taxation reforms, all these. And these reforms are coming from a conviction from Modi ji. These are not compulsions that we are taking. We are coming for these reforms with conviction, and we will continue in that.
One aspect is agriculture minister has stressed on farmers organizations.
Well, let me state it very clearly that budget is not focused to win elections. Budget is for the country, not for a status specific. And we have never used budget to propagate any particular message for any particular state where the elections are likely to held. It is for the country and for the benefit of the country.
To attain the pre-COVID level is 2025.
No. Pre-COVID level, I'm saying that pre-COVID level, both in terms of unemployment rate, what you said, employment generation has been there, and now you can see whatever the unemployment rate was there in 2020, April 2020, February 2020. Now we are back to that level. In fact, we have improved that level. That suggests the economic activity is there, and all the possible data, if you just collate and the expectation which you develop suggests that the third quarter GDP growth will be positive, in positive territory, and fourth quarter definitely will be positive territory based on the data which has been collected and based on the momentum which we have seen, economic activity which we have seen in the system. So 2025, what I said that since we have a stated objective of $5 trillion economy, and given the street is expecting the economy real GDP growth of 10 plus double digit, if we continue to grow that, we will achieve by 2024 or earlier, we will be able to achieve the $5 trillion economy, and that is a very important aspect of how the initiatives have been taken by the Honorable Prime Minister and all the structural reforms which has been undertaken by the government, which will facilitate and improve all economic activities and eventually the set objective of $5 trillion economy by 2025.
एक डेटा बता देता हूं. Mobility data is 87% of the pre-COVID levels. That means labor force participation rate has improved and it has gone back to the original level. So that shows that the labor employment generation in the formal and informal sector is both taking place. Thank you. Thank you, Ji.